In this lesson, you'll learn useful business English for product development, innovation, and user-focused design. Let's begin. Phrase 1. Identify a user need. Identify a user need. Meaning, to discover a problem or goal that matters to intended users. Example: customer interviews helped the team identify a user need that competitors had overlooked. A user need describes the desired outcome, not simply a requested feature. It should be supported by observation or research. Use this phrase at the beginning of product discovery. Now repeat. Identify a user need. Phrase 2. Develop a product concept. Develop a product concept. Meaning, to create an initial idea for a product and the value it will provide. Example: the design team developed a product concept for small clinics with limited staff. A concept combines the intended user, problem, solution, and key benefit. It remains open to testing and change. Use this phrase before detailed design or engineering begins. Now repeat. Develop a product concept. Phrase 3. Define the requirements. Define the requirements. Meaning, to specify what a product or solution must do and the conditions it must meet. Example: we need to define the requirements before estimating development time. Requirements may cover function, performance, security, usability, and regulation. Clear requirements reduce confusion between teams. Use this phrase when turning a concept into specific expectations. Now repeat. Define the requirements. Phrase 4. Build a prototype. Build a prototype. Meaning, to create an early version used to explore and test an idea. Example: the engineers built a prototype to test the new control system with users. A prototype can be simple or highly realistic depending on what needs testing. It supports learning before full investment. Use this phrase when an idea becomes something people can examine or try. Now repeat. Build a prototype. Phrase 5. Gather user feedback. Gather user feedback. Meaning, to collect opinions and observations from people who use or test a product. Example: we gathered user feedback after each participant completed the task. Useful feedback includes behavior and specific experience, not only general preference. It helps teams discover confusion and unmet needs. Use this phrase during research, testing, or after release. Now repeat. Gather user feedback. Phrase 6. Test a hypothesis. Test a hypothesis. Meaning, to check whether an assumption about users or a product is supported by evidence. Example: the pilot will test the hypothesis that customers prefer a shorter setup process. A hypothesis should state what the team expects and how it will be evaluated. Testing reduces uncertainty. Use this phrase when an important product decision depends on an assumption. Now repeat. Test a hypothesis. Phrase 7. Refine the design. Refine the design. Meaning, to improve a design through repeated changes and evaluation. Example: the team refined the design after observing where users made mistakes. Refinement adjusts details while keeping the core concept. It may improve clarity, usability, cost, or performance. Use this phrase when evidence leads to a better version of a product. Now repeat. Refine the design. Phrase 8. Prioritize the features. Prioritize the features. Meaning, to decide which product capabilities should receive attention first. Example: We prioritize the features that solve the most urgent customer problems. Teams cannot usually build every feature at once. Prioritization considers user value, effort, risk, and strategy. Use this phrase when deciding what belongs in an upcoming release. Now repeat, prioritize the features. Phrase 9. Validate product market fit. Validate product market fit. Meaning, to confirm that a product satisfies strong demand in a suitable market. Example: repeat purchases help the startup validate product market fit in the first segment. Product market fit requires evidence that customers value and continue using the solution. Interest alone may not be enough. Use this phrase when evaluating whether a product has found a sustainable market. Now repeat, validate product market fit. Phrase 10. Prepare for launch. Prepare for launch. Meaning, to complete the work needed before making a product available. Example: marketing, support, and operations are preparing for the product launch together. Launch preparation includes readiness across the whole business, not only the product itself. Teams may plan communication, training, inventory, and support. Use this phrase before market release. Now repeat, prepare for launch. Phrase 11. Manage the product roadmap. Manage the product roadmap. Meaning, to guide the planned development and timing of future product improvements. Example: the product director manages the roadmap based on strategy and customer evidence. A roadmap communicates direction and priorities without promising every detail permanently. It changes as evidence develops. Use this phrase when coordinating product investment across teams and time. Now repeat, manage the product roadmap. Phrase 12. Iterate based on feedback. Iterate based on feedback. Meaning, to create improved versions using what users and stakeholders have learned. Example: we will iterate based on feedback rather than wait for one perfect design. Iteration treats development as a learning cycle of building, testing, and improving. The feedback should connect to real objectives. Use this phrase when gradual improvement is more effective than one large release. Now repeat, iterate based on feedback. Excellent work! You have practiced 12 expressions for product development and innovation. Choose 3 phrases and use each one in a sentence about a product idea. Following the path from user need to iteration will help you remember the language. Continue with the next part for more business English speaking practice.